today I'm going to talk about my TBR pick for the month of December, which is The Last Little Blue Envelope by Maureen Johnson. I first read the first book in the duology, which is 13 Little Blue Envelopes, back when I was in high school. This came out 2 years later in 2011, and 2 years later I'm finally reading it. I thought it was very good. I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads, but if you go to my book likes page, mexibookshelf.booklikes.com, the link is in the description, you will see that it was actually a 4.5, and mostly because there's a couple things in the book that kind of annoyed me, and I'll talk about those later on when I get more in detail about the book. But basically, Ginny Blackstone spent last summer traveling around Europe following the tasks her aunt laid out in a series of letters before she died. When someone stole Ginny's backpack and the last little blue envelope inside, she resigned herself to never knowing how the adventure was supposed to end. Now, a mysterious boy has contacted Ginny from London saying he's found her bag. Finally, she can finish what she started, but instead of ending her journey, the last letter starts a whole new one, and Ginny must hold on to her wits and her heart. This time, there are no instructions. This book was really good. There's a couple things that kind of annoyed me. A couple of the characters that I'm pretty sure I liked in the first book, I didn't like very much in this book. Or not a couple characters, one specific character. Where I'm a bit older than the character in the book and a bit older than when I first read the first book. Characters that I wasn't supposed to like, I guess I kind of did like, and it was very predictable to me. Maybe if I was a bit younger, it wouldn't have been so predictable. But definitely a read. If you're between the ages of 13 and 20, you should definitely go pick up the 2 books. The first one is 13 Little Blue Envelopes, and this one is The Last Little Blue Envelope. So if you haven't read the books, you should stop the video now, because I'm going to be doing more in detail and there's going to be lots of spoilers. Keith and Oliver are constantly at odds in this book. Keith is supposed to be the cute boy from the first book that everyone was in love with, and you're supposed to still be in love with him. And Oliver is this new, for lack of a better word, dick that's trying to weasel his way into some money. But as I'm reading this, I'm reading it as Keith is being a complete dick, and I don't like him, and I want Ginny to go with Oliver and leave Keith and Ellis behind. No, take Ellis. I like Ellis. Keith can go himself. But it's true. Keith is such a dick in this book. He goes outside, takes snow, puts it all over his bed, Oliver's bed, and puts it in his bag, so all of his clothes are like soaked and cold. So he has to go around in the soaking wet cold, probably gonna catch the flu. So to get him back, Oliver pushes him into a canal while they're in Amsterdam. It's like, good for you, Oliver. Like sure, you want some of her money, but still, he's being a dick, and he shouldn't be a dick. If they could just get along, this trip could have just been a whole lot more easier. And Keith is with Ellis, and they have a big fight, Ginny and Keith do, and it's not really told to us if they made up or not. Like, she goes and she talks to him, but at the same time, it's like, he's like, why should I tell you? You figured it out. I didn't want to hurt you more. Still have the common courtesy to say when Ellis came, he should have been, hey, Ginny, this is my girlfriend Ellis, or talk to her when she first showed up. Should have been like, Ginny, I'm really sorry, I know, last time you were here, there was something between us, but, I met somebody. It's the least he could have done. But, no, of course not. He doesn't do it, so whatever. Keith can go and be with Ellis. Actually, no, Keith doesn't deserve Ellis. Ellis is too nice. And Oliver ends up being the really nice guy, because he's not this pristine person. He's just a poor boy who just wants to help his mom out. He's a manager at a restaurant. He had to quit school because his dad left his mom. It just ends up being really sweet. And in the end, Ginny just ends up going back to London to stay with Richard and go to university there. it just seemed really predictable to me. Like, when she was writing her thing, I was like, $10 says she's going to end up staying in London. And it's like, when we met Oliver, it's like, $10 says she's going to end up with Oliver. Like, it was really predictable, and I'm wondering if it's because of my age that it was so predictable. So, tell me your thoughts on the book. Have you read this book? Have you read the first book? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Bye!
Say something, I'm getting